Hi friends, this is the fourth video for the environmental issues topic, and in this present video we are going to discuss about ozone depletion in the stratosphere, soil erosion, afforestation, reforestation and all those topics. Let us begin with the ozone depletion in the stratosphere. So there is a bad ozone formed in the lower atmosphere or troposphere which harms plants and animals. There is a good ozone also formed. This is found in the upper part of the atmosphere, which is called as stratosphere, and it acts as a shield by absorbing the ultraviolet radiation from the sun. If this ultraviolet radiation was not absorbed by the ozone layer, it leads to the skin cancer among human beings. The thickness of ozone layer is measured in terms of Dobson units. DU stands for Dobson units. So it is nothing but the thickness of ozone layer which is measured in terms of Dobson units. Ozone gas is continuously, that is O3, it is formed by the action of UV rays on molecular oxygen and also degraded into molecular oxygen in the stratosphere. There should be proper balance of formation and degradation of ozone, which is not happening at present. So the ozone depletion, balance of ozone in the stratosphere is disrupted due to the enhancement of ozone degradation by chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs we call it as. CFCs are widely used in refrigerants. CFCs are discharged in the lower part of atmosphere which moves upwards and reach the stratosphere. In stratosphere, UV rays acts on the chlorofluorocarbons and they release active chlorine atoms. So the chlorine degrades ozone releasing molecular oxygen. Chlorine acts as a catalyst and it is not consumed during reaction. Whatever CFCs are added to the stratosphere, they have permanent and continuing effects on the ozone level. The depletion is marked particularly over the Antarctic region. This has resulted in the formation of a large area of thin ozone layer, commonly called as ozone hole. The effect of UV rays. UV rays which are shorter than the UVB are almost completely absorbed by Earth's atmosphere if the ozone layer is intact. In case of its absence, UV rays enter into the Earth. DNA and proteins of living organisms are damaged by ultraviolet rays as they potentially absorb it. The high energy of ultraviolet rays breaks the chemical bond in these molecules. The UVB damages DNA and mutation may occur. UV also causes aging of skin, the damage of skin cells, and it causes skin cancers because of ultraviolet rays. In human eye, cornea absorbs UVB radiation and high doses of UVB causes inflammation of cornea called snow blindness or cataract, which might happen because of the absorption of UVB radiation within the eye cornea. The prevention of Montreal Protocol was signed in 1987 to control emission of ozone depleting substances. Many efforts are being made to reduce emission of ozone depleting substances. The next topic that we have is soil erosion. The removal of the topmost layer of soil, that is the fertile layer, due to human activities is termed as soil erosions. The reasons might be overcultivation, unrestricted grazing, deforestation, poor irrigation practices are the reasons for soil erosions. Waterlogging and soil sanity, soil salinity, irrigation with proper drainage, it leads to waterlogging in the soil. It draws salts to the surface of the soil. The salt starts collecting at the root of plants. The salt damages the root and crop productions. So that is the waterlogging and soil salinity effects on plants. So deforestation, the conversion of forested area to non-forested one is called as deforestation. How can it occur? Deforestation, it can be by slash and burn agriculture or zoom cultivation done by farmers. Farmers cut down the trees of the forest and burn the plant remains. Ash is used as fertilizer and the land is used for farming or cattle grazing. Later, land is left uncultivated for several years for replenishment of minerals. So this is called as the deforestation process. The effects of deforestation are leads to global warming due to excess carbon dioxide, loss of valuable biodiversity, damage to the hydrological cycle. It leads to soil erosion, desertification of land. These are all the harmful effects of deforestation. Reforestation is restoring forest that was existing earlier. Example, by observing Vana Mahotsavas. It also occurs naturally. Afforestation, developing a forest in a new area where no such forest existed in that area, is defined as afforestation. So we have studied about deforestation, reforestation and afforestation. Afforestation is formation of a forest in a new area where no such forest existed in that particular area is termed as afforestation process. A case study of people's participation in forest conservation was taken up. The king of Jodhpur wanted to arrange wood for his new palace in 1731. So few of the Bishnois, they hugged the trees and asked to cut them first rather than cutting the trees. 365 people lost their lives in this act of hugging the trees. So a small temple is now present there in remembrance of this act. Amrita Devi Bishnoi Wildlife Protection Award is instituted for individuals of rural areas who take keen interest in protecting wildlife. The Chipko movement is also one such movement of conservation of forest. It was started by local women of Garhwali. They hugged the trees to protect them from the access of contractors. Joint forest management is a strategy of Government of India in 1980, which involves the local communities who work with the government to save the forest. In terms, the local communities get forest products for their encouragement of protecting the forest. This is termed as the joint forest management. So that completes our topic of environmental issues. If you have liked this video and learned from this video, share it with your friends and also subscribe it. Remember to press the bell icon for more such videos. Thank you.